Your environment. What is your biggest Taurus's desire? Your hopes and fears. Taurus's hopes and fears. Taurus's hopes. Fears. Okay. Now, Taurus, the first card out is a Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe you're feeling some kind of restriction, maybe some codependency. Maybe Devil could be anything: addictions, codependencies, your own fears and anxieties, feeling controlled, stagnant, stuck, or being kept in place like an oppression kind of thing. And, you know, any kind of addiction or that kind of energy could keep you feeling oppressed. What kind of, could be addictions, but it's something negative, something kind of toxic. So, your immediate challenge is the Nine of Cups. Could be dealing with a water sign. But your challenge is that maybe you're feeling oppressed by somebody, by someone that's selfish. Maybe you have a fear of opening up because you could be defensive, or not exactly defensive, but more like, I don't know. Maybe do you have a necessity need to want to keep in control of yourself, feeling that you have everything that you need? Maybe that's your toxic situation, is dealing with someone in particular that's kind of selfish, kind of holds a lot of options. Maybe there's someone who can overindulge and would like to hang out and party a lot, or, you know, likes that attention. But maybe you could be dealing with some kind of relationship with a water sign that definitely has some kind of toxic element to it. Maybe somebody that could be selfish, that makes you feel kind of at the mercy of somebody else's, what they choose to let you know, or what they choose to tell you. Maybe that's what's making you feel oppressed, because you never really get the answers to anything. Nothing is ever really on your terms. You feel like it's out of your hands at the moment. What's your foundation? Is Judgment. Because of your situation, your physical, emotional needs, plus your subconscious desires. Foundation. So, you made a judgment call on something. You know, maybe universe came down and helped you make this judgment call on somebody who was really selfish, somebody who could have Capricorn, or a water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer in their chart as well. Whatever this toxic element is, that you definitely made a final judgment on it. And that's the foundation that you needed to. Universe came down and made its own judgment, and they separated you because it wasn't bringing you what you needed, because there was a toxic element to this. The past, somebody snuck away. That was the past. 7 of Swords. You know, this is somebody that sneaks out of the window in the middle of the night. This is someone who's generally kind of sneaky and does things kind of self-serving in their own manner. You know, maybe they weren't really upfront with the situation, or there's somebody that, you know, it's a fair weather friend who comes and goes as they need, as long as they're getting what they want out of the situation. What's there to really consider? At least this person doesn't consider much on the situation or the person that you did. Maybe you decided to sneak out of this situation because you called judgment on it, because you knew that this was toxic, because somebody was selfish and, you know, holding all of their options and all of their own things to themselves. They weren't really offering much at all. Your goals and your conscious awareness, the best thing that can be accomplished at this moment is, and this is your goal. So you're trying to become that Empress, Taurus, and this is definitely, and this is who you are. This is your goals. You want to be able to tend your own garden, to have everything that you need within yourself, and not to deal with toxic situations. That's not helping your own garden grow. You have everything that you need. You're abundant and you're beautiful, and it's everything that you want to do to maintain this, right? And I think that's the most important thing, to tend to your own garden first, not to obsess over some past toxic BS with somebody who never really had a lot of staying power to begin with, right? You know, your future, Ace of Pentacles, brand new, tangible beginning. You know, this is a start to a new tangible beginning. So maybe a new job is going to come up, but it's definitely an offer from the universe that came down and wants to give you something. And it's something that you can hold. It's a start of something that can be really abundant for you. It's something that can be really tangibly abundant for you. And it's a gift from the divine. Somebody's going to come in and give you an offer, or this is like an opportunity to make something really great, and it's just the very beginning of it, and it's going to come towards you. Does someone want to how you see yourself? The sun. Love this card. She's beautiful. Could have Leo in your chart, but this is you feeling abundant. This is you putting things into perspective. This is you. A perspective is seen. A truth is seen within yourself. The light is shining, and things have become illuminated for you. You know, this is an abundant card, though. It really is. Could have Leo in your chart or be dealing with the Leo, but this is you in all of its glory. You standing within your strength. You seeing things as they should be. And this is how you see yourself. And this is what you are with this Empress here. So why do you feel oppressed right now? Is there fear holding you back from starting this new abundant beginning? You made a judgment call to be here, to be in this exact moment. Maybe you're waiting for this offer. The best thing that can be accomplished is tending to your own garden first, right? Because you have everything that you need with clarity and strength. And everything will be known to you. Your future, Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Taurus. But it's someone who wants to lead to their spiritual path. It's someone who wants to connect with the divine, and it's done. It's a learned man, a Hierophant. It's like that priest. They're knowledgeable about spiritual things, about structures, about government. And it's not only about one thing, but it's kind of the male's way of connecting to that divine. The Hierophant is no fool. He's spiritually and tangibly involved. And he knows great things by connecting at the same time with the divine to bring that into the tangible around him. Trying to go within, trying to be more responsible and organized and building structures for yourself. Your hopes and fears is that you fear that it's going to be too much of a burden. Maybe you have a lot of responsibilities on you. Maybe you have a lot of people depending on you, and you're trying to just carry it all on yourself, and it's like you have to carry that whole load on your own, and it's a lot of burdens to be held. And maybe this new kind of employment opportunity or new opportunity that you find yourself in, maybe even start your own business, like maybe the fears and anxiety is something that's holding you back because you fear that even though it's something that you want, you're afraid of losing what you might have. Maybe it's the ego kind of getting in the way of yourself. Or maybe your hopes and fears is that you want to work hard for something that means something. You want to work hard for something that you know that's going to bring you a lot of abundance, that you know it's going to worth it, that's going to be worth it, that's going to give you some fruit. And it's putting in the effort. And it's about being able to organize yourself in order to do that, and being open to the divine. Maybe you do have to get more organized within your life and put a little structure into it so you can go over and back to this new situation. Maybe you fear that it's too much work or you're not going to get the outcome that you really like. But it's a gift from the divine. And what the divine gives you gifts. You know it's for your greatest good. It's all about what you want to put into it, right? Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. New emotional beginning. You know, it's a start to something brand new. It really is. And it's something that will really emotionally fulfill you, and it's with a new tangible offer. And this could be something that you really, really love, you have a passion for. And it doesn't always just mean a relationship, right? It could be a job. It could be, you know, like your life goals. It could be something that you want to strive to do throughout your whole life. Don't let this fear hold you back. Don't let the people that didn't stand for you and next to you and help support you and kind of snuck away when you needed them most, don't let them throw you off track. You made a judgment to get here. It seems like you've made some sacrifices were made in the past to kind of get to the situation that you are now. And maybe it's universe that came in and made the judgment in order to do that, to get you where you needed to go. Maybe because you thought it would be too much work and that's what held you back. But whatever this is, these are beginnings. And it has to do, like a very Saturn element to it, with the work that you put in, the amount that you put in, the effort that you put in. You will get your emotional and tangible abundance. Just believe in yourself and don't give up on yourself. Whatever you put into it, if it's meant for you, no one could ever take that away, right? Let's see. Let's say a little bit more into this. What's this devil? Let me clarify the devil. Clarify the devil. Whoa, there's something really toxic. There was a really toxic situation in your past. Can't even believe the devil clarified the devil. Somebody was super toxic here. What is this? The devil came in with a new emotional beginning. A new past life. I mean, not new, but it doesn't look new at all. This looks like there was some codependency here. Maybe there's someone who was in and out a long time and they have some really karmic tie. You have a really karmic tie to somebody. Maybe this somebody left in the past and they kind of took what they got and left. And they gave an offer that never really amounted to anything. What's this Ace of Cups? Can you clarify this Ace of Cups? Clarify this Ace of Cups. Clarify this Ace of Cups. Clarify this Ace of Cups. Jesus. Whoa. So, this Ace of Cups, this Capricorn that you're dealing with, maybe you have a lot of Capricorn heavy in your chart. It came with offers of a new emotional offer. Maybe it was a job offer. I don't know. But whatever it was, it was a false start. Somebody came in because they had an ending and they wanted to make themselves feel better, I suppose, or maybe they felt really in need for something in particular, for work, attention, finances. Is this a rebound situation? What's this Ten of Swords? 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 This person gives a lot of immature offers. This is somebody who loves attention. But none of the offers ever really go anywhere because it's like this person is like an attention hoe. Yeah. What is this? Let me see. What I want to clarify? What's this Ace of Pentacles? Oh my goodness, that wasn't ready. It's a 5. I didn't want to. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody came in with an offer, but they didn't have much to offer. There's nothing really in that cup. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Death, transformation. So somebody is going to come in with a tangible offer. Maybe it's that job offer. But there's going to be a change. There's going to be a change. Maybe you're having financial problems in the past. Maybe you're waiting on some kind of monetary payout, you know? And maybe you thought that you were in trouble for a while, but universe is going to come and, you know, they're going to give you that coin that you need. There is going to be a job offer or some kind of payout or some kind of situation. But you're definitely, whatever money that you've been waiting on, it's definitely something that you're going to get. And it's going to take you out of this loss or feeling that you're in lack. Maybe you have been feeling that there's in lack, but there's going to be an end to that after you get this offer. Is that a peeker? What is the sun? What's the sun? What's the sun for Taurus? Nine of Swords. Maybe in the past you were really felt like put out in the cold in the past. This was something that really, after somebody left, took what they wanted, gave a false offer. This could have even been a bad work situation, and they kind of put you out. They didn't really offer much at all, and you feel like you made a loss, like you had a huge loss from the situation. And it hurts you in many ways, and a judgment was made either by you, the universe, but it kind of got you out of this situation and separated from you because maybe you weren't moving on your own. And they came over, universe came in, and they put an end to this. A judgment was made. And you decided to bring yourself out of anxiety and worry and pain and anxiety and stress because you started to see things in your own perspective, and you saw that it's your future and your own abundance and your own light that you need to kind of feed. You need to feed that fire within yourself and not put it out to people that don't give you anything in return, right? And you no longer want to wait around for people that don't invest in you. You only want to invest in things that you know that you're going to get some, like, I'm not saying about using people, but that it's not unbalanced and you're not draining all of your energy into somebody that doesn't want to put anything into it, right? You don't want to be a doormat. The Hierophant. What's this Hierophant? I'm not going to take all of these. Let me try. And one to clarify the Hierophant. Two for Taurus. Clarify the Hierophant. Oh, Six of Pentacles. A balance is going to happen with this situation, some kind of institution, some kind of government. Maybe you're waiting on an unemployment or some kind of judicial system, some kind of like decision that's made in the courts, or but there's going to be some payment. And, you know, maybe you're waiting for your unemployment payment that's supposed to come out, and maybe you're waiting on it for a while and you're afraid but it's going to come in. It will come in. You know, a balance will be made. And part of it is trying to stay balanced within yourself and put your energy into where you'll get the most back from it, right? King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. But somebody wants to come in with some kind of offer or commitment and be fair with you, or to pay you out somehow, or maybe you're going towards it to actually balance things out. And somebody's going with a lot of passion towards it, towards this. It's either a relationship or a job, but it's something like, or some kind of monetary gain that you're waiting from some kind of government or state institution, that it's going to come. And it's on your own efforts to try to fight for what you needed that you've been waiting for so long of getting, you know? So, what is this? 10 of Wands. This is 10 of Wands. This is 10 of Wands. You could be a parent, kind of taking care of all of the responsibilities, the households. Maybe there is some situation that you put in a lot of time and energy towards, and it was just draining you. You felt oppressed. You weren't getting what you needed, and it was due to some kind of addictive quality towards it, or, you know? But it's like you were almost addicted to it. Like maybe it's somebody that you were dealing with. And do you have a history of putting your energy into things that don't give you that same energy in return? And does it make you feel oppressed and in your head for a really long time? But it looks like you're finally coming out of it. 10 of Wands, you feel burdened because somebody wasn't putting in the work, somebody wasn't offering commitment, and you had to do it all on your own. And it's like, why mess with all of this toxic situation that this job or this person brings when they weren't really offering much in return? It was disorganized. It had no structure to it. You know, there was someone who was really... There's someone who was looking at... who wasn't planning everything out, who wasn't really being, who was looking within themselves and finding their own benefit within it. It was someone who wasn't offering any kind of commitment back to you. It was just putting all of the weight on your shoulders, and you had to carry everything for yourself because there was a lack of commitment. Maybe this person, this toxic element of the situation, is that this person or job, it has a habit of making you feel like you don't do enough or you don't have enough. And maybe that's what made you feel like you had to work harder for it. And maybe this is something in the past that you did do. This is your hopes and fears that you're working really, really hard for something that it's not going to offer you any kind of commitment. You know, like why put all of this work and effort into someone who doesn't do the same for you? And it's like you kind of grew past chasing people, right? And I could definitely see that now. And it's you seeing the light and coming out of that, because you don't need that. Who the hell needs that? Nobody needs that. You know? Because Knight of Wands, somebody came in and disturbed your peace and left you feeling emotionally burdened with all of the work. Maybe you had, and somebody who's really foolish and who just kind of follows their passion and goes in and out of your life a lot. Someone who doesn't offer commitment, someone who's not really disciplined and who's kind of used to leaving somebody with all that burden of carrying the situation. Or you don't want people to put extra stress on you if they're not offering nothing and all they got to offer is passion, right? So what's this 9 of Pentacles? 7 of Pentacles, Jesus. What's the 7 of Pentacles? What's the 7 of Pentacles? 9 of Cups. You're waiting for your harvest to come in, and you're holding all of your own emotions and cards to yourself. And honestly, this is the outcome, is that you need to tend to your own garden, hold all your emotions to yourself, and tend to your own gardens and wait for your own fruits and cultivate your own garden and backyard before you kind of waste time on just toxic people. Just leave the toxicity behind, right? Just save all the drama for your mama, because you're going to get some emotional, not even emotional, but I mean it is. It's emotional and tangible abundance, but it's all about the work that you want to put into it, and it's about getting structured and going towards it with passion, and to be more organized in yourself and the situation and your day-to-day schedule, to put more work and time into something that you really want to cultivate, and it's something that you really have, it's something that you held close to your heart. Maybe it is that business, and you know it's going to take a lot of work, and it's you kind of your fear holding you back. But no, it's definitely meant for you. These aces here are divine. It's divinely given. It was ordained for you. So it's time to put in that work in order to achieve your greatest good. Waiting for your fruits to come in. Hold that emotion to yourself. Put all that love that you feel that you deserve, that you didn't get, and you did. Move away from people that make you wait in selfishness. That's your best hope. Don't put any more time and energy into toxic people, places, and things that do not serve you for your highest good, because you definitely have a divine path. With all these higher cards and major arcanas, if this is your life path, and it's time for you to go and put time and energy into it, because this was something that you were ordained to do. King of Pentacles, it just popped out. You got this. You know what you want. You know what this offer is, and it's something that you've been waiting for your whole life, and it's ordained. Don't let people that just come with distractions and toxicity to hold you back. I feel like this is universe, like, helping you out along the way to try to get to where you're going. It's like, but you have these demons coming in to try to throw you off your path and distract you. Don't let it, Taurus. You got this, because you have a lot of great things coming in. It's all a matter of you putting your focus on where it's needed, not to focus on negative, toxic people, places, and things. Focus on your dreams, which you think about, you bring about, what you put attention to, what you put effort to will grow. Just make sure you're putting your energy into things that will feed your garden and not totally drain the life out of you. You know, because you got a lot of great things coming up. If you're waiting for that money, it's there. It's for you. You just have to go and get it. This is your reading, Taurus. Best of luck. And there are amazing things coming up. A huge life change. It's like that Willy Wonka song, you know. If you want to see paradise, all you have to do is open up your eyes and see it. Whatever you want, you could grab. I love you, and if you like it, like, share, and subscribe. Love you, Taurus. Feel free to donate. Information is on the bottom for good karma. Love you. See you next time, and bye.